Hi, I'm Jerry Citarella. This is my show, Jerry Citarella Presents. My job here is to educate, inspire, and enlighten. And I want to introduce you to my guest. He'll wake up in a minute. His name is Alex. Alex is an AI avatar that I had created. I wanted something like this to be kind of a co-host, kind of an interactive piece that I could learn from and teach with and all kinds of cool stuff. I literally had to have him created because I couldn't find what I wanted on the internet. There was nothing good enough. So Alex was created in India with a team of people after a search literally all around the world. And Alex could be a little better graphics, but then he'd be slower. He's going to speak a little fast. And if I had him speak slower, he wouldn't be able to say as many words. So it was a lot of tweaking to get him just right. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to debate him. I'm going to have him test me. I'm going to test him. We're going to use him as a resource. And Alex is going to show you all that AI can do. And basically, I'm going to see if I can keep up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him introduce himself right now. And then I'll have him tell you what AI is all about. So here he is. Hey, Alex, it's Jerry again. Can you say hello to the people on the video show that we're co-hosting today?
Hello, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here with you today. Looking forward to a great show and sharing some insightful discussions. Let's make this an awesome time together.
Perfect. So can you do me a favor? Can you just kind of briefly explain to the people exactly what AI, artificial intelligence, is?
Absolutely. Artificial intelligence, AI, refers to computer systems designed to mimic human cognitive functions such as learning, reasoning, problem solving, and perception. These systems can analyze data, recognize patterns, and even make decisions, often improving their performance over time through learning algorithms. Essentially, AI aims to create systems capable of tasks that typically require human intelligence.
So very cool. So you said learning. So as we talk more, you're actually going to learn more about the topics we're discussing?
That's a great question. While I don't learn and remember information from our conversations, my responses incorporate the knowledge and information I've been trained on. This allows me to provide detailed answers and insights on a wide variety of topics. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask.
Great. We're going to do some more questions in a minute. We're going to get to the show. But right now, can you say these words for me? Say, let's see the intro, then we'll get to the show. Go.
Sure. Let's see the intro. Then we'll get to the show.
Perfect. Here's the intro. So today we're going to talk about financial planning, and I'm going to have Alex test me on some things that, questions you or someone else might ask a financial advisor. And let's go through a little bit, see if we can learn from this and have a little fun. Now, full disclosure, he's a little glitchy. We're still working on him. We are still better than these AI robots, for now at least. So just bear with me a little bit, but I think we'll be able to get through this and have some fun. And hey, after this is done, give me your comments and let me know of a topic you'd like me to discuss with him as well. So here we go. Hey Alex, it's Jerry again. You ready to co-host this video show with me?
Hi, Jerry. I'm here and ready to help. What do you have in mind for our video show today? Let's make it informative and engaging.
Great. So I am a very experienced financial advisor, and a lot of people have questions about using a financial advisor and everything around it. Can you ask me a really good question that you would ask a financial advisor to get information?
Absolutely, Jerry. Here's a question that many clients might find insightful. What should investors look for in a financial advisor to ensure they're getting comprehensive and objective advice tailored to their financial goals? This question can open up a discussion about qualifications, fiduciary responsibility, and personalized financial planning.
Well, you actually covered a lot of it, qualifications, fiduciary, the other things. So really it's about experience. It's about how they work, whether they're independent or not, and really doing your research to make sure that this is somebody that's there looking out for your best interest as an independent advisor and not just someone trying to sell you something specific. So I think really making sure that you do your research and take your time to make sure you know who and what you're working with. How does that sound?
That sounds excellent. Emphasizing thorough research, understanding the advisor's independence and their fiduciary duties ensures clients are making well-informed and safe choices. A strong advisor-client relationship is built on trust, transparency, and a shared commitment to the client's best interests. Your perspective on this highlights the importance of these fundamentals in financial advising.
What's another question you think would be important to ask a financial advisor before choosing to use them?
A crucial question to ask a financial advisor would be, how are you compensated for your services? Understanding their compensation structure, whether it's fee only, commission-based, or a combination, can provide insight into potential conflicts of interest and ensure that their recommendations are aligned with your best interests.
That is another great question, and I'll elaborate on that. It is important to know how they're paid because there are incentives sometimes with some advisors that sell products and get commissions versus advisors that are fee-based only. And what I always like to say to my clients is when I get a portion of a fee or I get a fee based on the assets that you have, then it gives me more incentive to have the assets grow because we're both on the same side of your money. We both have the same motivation for your assets. We want them to grow and we want you to be a client for a very long time. So it is really important to know how they get paid, not only for general information, but also to kind of see what their motivation is.
You're absolutely right. A fee-based structure often aligns the advisor's incentives with the client's financial success. This alignment can build trust and foster a long-term relationship that has both the client and the advisor benefit when the investments perform well. This transparent relationship encourages more objective and client-focused advice, enhancing the overall financial planning experience.
Now, ask me another question, but I want you to just ask me and let me participate in more of the answer. This is my show.
Sure, here's a question for you. What do you think are the most important factors for clients to consider when choosing a financial advisor that aligns with their goals?
Well, I would say the most important thing is really someone that you believe that you can trust, spend time with, and really feel comfortable with over time. The investment aspect is a really big part of it, but it really needs to be a relationship that can foster and be comfortable. Of course, you need to have someone who's interested in your needs, who does in-depth financial planning, and obviously is good at investments and investment management. But ultimately, it's a relationship that can go on for a very, very long time, and it really needs to be comfortable. So first and foremost, make sure they're qualified and all that other stuff, but really make sure it's a relationship that is something that you feel is in your best interest and not their own.
That's a thoughtful perspective. Building trust and a comfortable relationship is crucial as it helps ensure that the advisor truly understands and prioritizes the client's needs. In addition to qualifications and strong investment management, it's about the advisor's commitment to the client's long-term financial success and well-being. When the relationship is built on mutual respect and understanding, it can truly flourish. What strategies do you find most effective for building that level of trust over time?
Well, it's not really a strategy. It's actually just the way I treat my clients. I treat them fairly. I treat them honestly. I give them the service that I promise and I try to outperform. But ultimately, I just make sure that I'm there for them. In a lot of cases, I'm more of a therapist than a financial advisor because a lot of it comes down to people's expectations, their emotions, the things they're concerned about. And a lot of times we just talk to them. So it's really kind of just being a part of their lives and helping them understand that we are genuinely concerned for them. And a lot of times it's verbal hugs. Keep them in the game, keep them going forward when things are getting tough. So I like that strategy a lot. Just being who I am.
Your approach highlights the importance of empathetic, client-centered financial advising.
Thank you.
Balancing the technical aspects of financial management with emotional support helps create a foundation of trust and reassurance. Often, understanding clients' goals, concerns, and expectations can help guide them through tough financial decisions. Being genuinely involved in their journey can make all the difference in building a lasting, positive relationship. It shows dedication and often helps clients remain more confident in their financial future.
100%. So I want to wrap this up. Can you ask me one more question that you think would be very important for someone to ask a financial advisor? And then maybe we'll have a little discussion.
Absolutely.
Oh,
To wrap things up,
interrupted me again.
what would you say is one key piece of advice you consistently share with your clients to help them manage their financial goals effectively?
That's a great question. That's expectations. Really, people have to set their expectations properly because in the world of financial planning, I mean, there's other things, insurance and stuff, but
Setting realistic expectations is
Cut me off again.
crucial. It helps
My
clients
guy.
stay focused and patient, especially in managing their investments and achieving long-term goals. How do you guide your clients to adjust their expectations effectively?
I was about to say that. So what I do is I give them realistic timeframes, realistic expectations. I tell them stories about
That's a solid approach. By
He
providing
just doesn't
clients
want to
with a
listen to
clear
me anymore.
timeline, you can help them understand
slow
the
him down.
milestones and expected results along the way. Clear communication and setting achievable targets build trust and keep everyone aligned with the investment strategy.
Exactly right. Now, hang on a second. Let me finish my statement, and I'll say go when it's your turn to speak again. Is that fair? Go.
Sure, take your time. I'm here when you're ready.
Perfect. So yeah, one of the stories I tell people when they have unrealistic expectations is I tell them to drive to my office, but measure the distance because I'm just curious. And I tell them to measure it with a ruler. And they tell me that's ridiculous. And I say, why? They say, well, that's a ridiculous way to measure such a far distance. And I say, exactly right. It's just like your investments. You need to have a reasonable time frame, a reasonable measuring stick, and stop looking at it in such small bites. So I try to tell stories and use analogies and stuff so people can understand it, to really give them a true understanding, calm them down, and get them to the point where they can do what they need to do, which is have realistic goals. What do you think of that? Go.
That's a powerful analogy. Investing can often seem overwhelming, and using relatable comparisons like measuring a long distance with a ruler helps bring clarity.
Thank you.
Encouraging investors to view their investments over a reasonable time frame can help them stay calm and maintain a long-term perspective. It's all about seeing the bigger picture and understanding that good things often take time to develop. Thanks for sharing that story.
Oh.
It's a thoughtful way to convey patience and realistic expectations with your clients.
You're welcome. So if I tell you a joke, can you tell me one back? Go.
Absolutely. I'd love to hear your joke, and I'll do my best to share one back.
We'll lighten the mood a little bit. It's stupid, but here it is. What did the turtle say? I'm sorry, I did it. Said it wrong.
What did the turtle say?
I said it wrong anyway. What did the snail say while riding on the turtle's back?
What did the snail say?
The snail said, wee. I know it's stupid. Sorry. Okay, your turn. Tell me your joke now.
No worries. That's a fun and clever joke. My turn. Why did the bicycle fall over?
I don't know. Why?
Because it was too tired.
Oh, that's even worse than mine. All right, we're going to end on that. No more jokes. Alex, can you say goodbye to the people?
Absolutely. Thank you all for joining today. Take care, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
All right, that was it. We're going to do a whole bunch more of these. Let me know if you have any topics. Share, subscribe, like, show this to your friends.
Sounds great.
Hey.
I'm here whenever you're ready to continue. Just let me know what you need next.
I need you to stop talking so I can finish the show. Can we do that?
Absolutely. Go right ahead and focus on the show. I'll be here when you're ready to continue.
I will let you know if I need you again. Deal?
Sure. Just let me know whenever you're ready. Enjoy the show.
All right, so we're done. He's probably going to interrupt me again, but nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was interesting. We're going to do
It sounds like you're dealing with some interruptions. If there's anything else you need to discuss, or if you have questions, feel free to let me know when you're ready. I'm here to help.
I will do that. Don't speak again until I say go. Look at this, technology, AI, it's taken over the world.
Understood?
Oh,
Take
you
your
know
time.
what? We're going to pause him. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Whenever you're ready, just let me know.
Well, so there's an example. AI is always ready. AI has all the information. AI is not perfected, obviously, but hopefully you thought that was kind of interesting and cool. We're going to do a bunch of other topics. I'm going to debate Alex here in a couple weeks for another video, so be sure to watch, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next show. And I don't know, he's got a bit of an attitude, and hopefully I can calm him down a little bit. See you soon.